You... again.
You just make it too easy. I know you think you've won, but you lost the moment you dived this far in. You're in the deepest pit of slumber, and you've worn yourself down to nothing. There's no returning to the world above.
What do you mean?
We told you. It was not the sleeping keyholes that guided you. They are not the reason you are here. You've been on a path, one we laid out for you. That sigil on your chest is the proof.
What?
See, that sigil, the X. It tells us where you are at all times. You had wondered aloud before why we kept showing up where you were. It's because we need you, Sora. Or, to be more precise, we need what will be left of you. The 13th Dark Vessel.
Why...
Why was it assured you would come here today? Because I followed my destined path, and I'm here looking at you right now. You can move through time, but time itself is immovable. Today, all of my selves throughout time were meant to gather here, and to welcome you, Sora, as our 13th member. These facts cannot be changed.
What's gonna happen?
I have now told you all that I know. We are all here, and what the future holds in store is beyond my sight. I will return to my own time, and grow into the man who becomes all these others. While I know this future now that I have lived it, returning to my own time will erase the memories and experiences I have gained here. Still, my appointed path is now etched in my heart, which will first lead me to seek the outside world.
Riku...
Your heart will sleep forever in the folds of darkness, and your body will be another vessel for me. So light gives way to darkness. Good night, Sora.
Oh. And now we are under Ventus's protection, which I don't think Xehanort took into consideration. Okay, I'm gonna have to read these glossaries here in a minute. Alright, now I'm Riku. Let's actually do that. Recusant Sigil. Okay, I can read all of these. Yes, I did eventually do it. I thought there'd be another phase, but Ansem had a second phase. Xemnas did not have a second phase. Alright, I'm going to read the glossary now before I do Riku's next bit. Because this apparently, reading all this will explain a lot of things that we need explained right now. Keyblades. A key-shaped weapon forged by man during the Age of Fairy Tales. Any other origins have yet to be revealed. All Keyblades have one of three natures: light, darkness, or heart. These last two are exceptional. Most documented Keyblades, including Sora's and Riku's, are Keyblades of light. The heart must be proven before a Keyblade will appear in its master's hand. No lock can withstand a Keyblade, nor can any non-agent of light. Special keychains allow the Keyblade's appearance and performance to be altered. Keyblade Masters. Guardians of the balance between light and darkness. Through the bequeathing, they choose the next generation of Keyblade wielders, training their bodies and tempering their hearts so that they too might one day be Keyblade Masters. While the word Master might be tossed around, only an existing Keyblade Master can pass on the title and its associated powers. They often elect to test candidates for the Mark of Mastery. Among the Keyblade Masters is one true successor who is tasked with protecting a hallowed ground known as the Land of Departure. Gonna assume that's Aqua. Master Xehanort, arguably the most powerful Keyblade Master in history and a staunch advocate for a world where light and darkness are equal. In his thirst for knowledge, he allowed his heart to succumb to darkness. While attempting to reproduce the Keyblade War, he was threatened by 3 young Keyblade wielders, and his body was seemingly destroyed. However, Keyblade Masters have the power to remove hearts and transfer them to other vessels. Master Xehanort has leveraged this power of recombination and clashed with Sora under a number of identities. The Keyblade War. An ancient and epic war that lives on in fairy tales. It erupted over a sacred place known as Kingdom Hearts, the source of all light. Keyblade wielders from the legions of light and darkness vied to control Kingdom Hearts and wiped out all the world's light as a result. Legend has it that the fragmented worlds we know today survived from the last glimmers of light within the hearts of children. That's the story that Aqua witnesses Kairi's grandmother telling to Kairi in Radiant Garden when Kairi is a child. Heartless. Living embodiments of the darkness within our hearts, and therefore the darkness that has been in the world since its inception. Although they originate in our hearts, they have no hearts of their own, hence their name. They instinctively hunt for hearts and survive and reproduce by stealing them. They have no leaders or hierarchy, least of all the chaotic purebloods which arise spontaneously. Emblem Heartless, those created artificially by Xehanort's Ansem, behave in much the same way. Kingdom Hearts. According to legend, the source of all true light is known as Kingdom Hearts. We know Xehanort has created 2 Kingdom Hearts now, both artificially, by amassing enough hearts. One was made from the hearts of worlds and the other from the hearts of people. The Kingdom Hearts made from the hearts of worlds had a door that led to the realm of darkness. Its depths were never fully charted. The Kingdom Hearts made from the hearts of people was believed to have the power to recomplete someone whose heart had been lost. So the ones in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 respectively, the Door one and the Moon one. That Moon one also appeared in 358 over 2 days. If a strong-hearted person loses or is robbed of that heart, their body and spirit can live on as a nobody. Nobodies have no hearts, but they retain their human memories, which serve as a reservoir from which to draw human emotion. Unlike Heartless, nobodies are hierarchical and choose to be subject to the organization's leadership. Organization 13. When the strongest of heart become nobodies, they retain a human form even after their heart is gone. Ansem the Wise had 6 apprentices, the best of whom called himself Xehanort. The real Ansem abandoned his studies of the heart, but Xehanort could not let it stop there. He and the other apprentices betrayed Ansem and cast their hearts away to continue their master's research. Xehanort's nobody took a new name, Xemnas, and formed an organization with the other apprentices' nobodies. Once their organization grew, they became known as Organization 13, though at one time they had a 14th member. Organization 13's goal was to complete Kingdom Hearts from the hearts of people by defeating Heartless and collecting the hearts they had captured. Sora thwarted their plan, however, destroying the organization's members and setting a multitude of captive hearts free. 7 Princesses. Another name for the Princesses of Heart, the only 7 people in the world whose hearts are pure light. While not necessarily royalty, they are called princesses because they are all female, and the one who brings them together will reign over all worlds. The nature of the princesses' power is not entirely clear, but once already their hearts have been stolen to create an entrance to Kingdom Hearts and a so-called Keyblade of Heart. So the princesses of light are like Cinderella, Belle, Aurora, Snow White, Alice, Jasmine, and Kairi. The Recusant Sigil. I just got this one and another entry as well. I'm going to read these two. Xemnas, leader of Organization 13, gave new names to all who entered its ranks. Each name was an anagram created from the member's original name plus the letter X. So like Sora and Roxas, for example. This X is known as the Recusant Sigil and has manifested itself in both obvious and insidious ways throughout Sora's adventures. The Keyblade, the Greek letter key. If Kingdom Hearts is a lock, then this blade from the Age of Fairy Tales was the key. It could be argued that without the Keyblade, the Keyblade War might have never been waged. After all, you cannot possess what you cannot find or unlock. It is clear the blade was the inspiration for human rock Keyblades. The letter Key can be both pronounced Ki or Kai, leading to some confusion, and symbolizes the perfect crossing of light and darkness. The Keyblade can be forged via a high-dimensional clash between these two poles. It is believed that the Recusant Sigil also derives from Ki. Enjoy Persona, buddy. The only tip I have for you is don't waste your times of day. Get used to your social links schedules, and if you want to make sure you can level them up optimally, carry a persona in your party matching their Arcana type. So if you want to level up, which one's Haru? Haru's Arcana is Empress. So once she enters your party, if you want to get to her max rank as fast as possible, get a persona that says it is Empress type and keep it in your party regardless of how useful it might otherwise be or not. Back to the glossary I am reading. Hearts tied to Sora. Not long after Sora was born, his heart connected with that of a boy named Ventus. Ventus's heart had been torn apart, but Sora saved him by sharing a part of his own. Several years later, 3 young Keyblade wielders, Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, found themselves embroiled in a battle with Master Xehanort. In their travels, Master Aqua and Terra both met Sora and his best friend Riku. Sora promised to keep Riku on the right path, while Riku made a secret promise with Terra. Not long after, Terra became a vessel for Master Xehanort, and Aqua vanished into the realm of darkness. As for Ventus, he shattered his own heart to protect his friends and returned to Sora's heart, where he sleeps to this day. Years later, after Sora got older, he unknowingly hid his friend Kairi's heart inside his own to protect it. When Sora became a Heartless, he also inadvertently gave form to Kairi's nobody, Naminé, while creating his own nobody, Roxas. Another being was also created, a replica named Xion. Xion was formed from Sora's memories of Kairi, and she had the power to copy Roxas. Ultimately, Xion and Naminé realized their place and guided the pieces back to where they belonged. Naminé returned to Kairi's heart, and Xion and Roxas returned to Sora's. Many hearts have touched Sora's and those connections remain, but their stories ended in sadness. A sadness in which they still sleep. Alright, so that basically is as much of the backstory as I can get right now, other than having played the games I already played and playing whatever's left of this one. Now I'm Riku, and I'm going to save the motherfucking game. Alright. You enjoy Persona. I have a plate of air-fried pizza rolls waiting on me to make it. So I'm going to take a break and do that. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Alright. I had to figure out why, when I tried to, like, look at or watch something, OBS might pick it up, but my speakers didn't play anything. I guess my stereo was not in the correct mode, which I use as a set of speakers. Alright, so I don't have a drop meter anymore, so does that mean I'm done with Sora? It might mean I'm done with Sora.
End of the road, huh? I know I'm back in the real world, but I still have my Dream Eater powers. Which means he still hasn't woken up. Where are you, Sora? Huh? A Dream Eater. Is that where Sora is? How do I get across?
Fly. Hey, our animal buddies are actually helping us in a cutscene.
Right. I get it.
Ah.
Yeah. Huh? Sora!
Hands off my new vessel.
Vessel?
Yes, we originally had our sights set on you, but you developed a certain resistance to darkness. So we did what the Keyblade did, and moved down the list. Roxas. Now there was a worthy candidate. But, unfortunately, he became too aware of himself, and returned to Sora. Organization 13's true goal is to divide Xehanort's heart among 13 vessels. Thanks to you and Sora, we learned not all our candidates were fit for the task, but we managed to make up the difference. And now, Sora, the 13th vessel, is within our grasp.
13 Xehanorts?
I can't even stand there to be one of you fuckers.
What is
The real Organization 13.
the organization?
I am Xehanort from the most distant past. My future self gave me a task: to visit the splintered versions of myself in many worlds and ensure they gathered here today.
From the past?
There are restrictions to movement through time. First, you must leave your body behind to do it. Then there must be a version of you waiting at the destination. Upon arrival, you can only move forward as per the laws of time. And you cannot rewrite the events that are destined to happen.
What have you done?
My most future self will arrive soon. Then, time for all of us will return to normal. And I will go back to my era to live the life fate has in store. He can vouch for that.
Mickey! Holy shit! Stop Za? That worked?
I'm glad I'm not too late.
Mickey!
Just grab Sora so we can go. I can't stop them for long.
Okay. Mickey!
I said hands off!
How can you be moving?
Oh no. Are you?
Be gone!
Well, I guess I'm doing this fight now. Fuck. I have to deal with this the right way now because I no longer have the ability to drop into Sora. You slut! Spamming cure never fucking works. They're always gonna just keep hitting you. And now because I had to start over, I get to start with no magic. Worst part of the game by far. What the fuck? Practically a one-shot.
No way! Gotcha! Gotcha!
Practically a one-shot. Hold on. Alright, let's try that again. I got a very sudden phone call from somebody I don't skip the calls from.
Heal. Yeah. 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 Heal. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
One shot.
No way. No way. Heal. Yeah. 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 Heal. Heal. Gotcha. Ha! Heal. Prepare. You're done.
There's like nothing I can do. There's always nothing I can do. I have to get lucky. I've had to get lucky for the past 4 boss fights in a row, and this is no different.
No way. Yeah. Heal. No way. Yeah. Heal. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Spamming cure, not getting cure. Getting really fucking pissed off.
No way! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! No way! Heal! No way! Ha! Heal!
What the fuck was that? Why are you doing new shit this early?
No way! Ha! Yeah! Heal! Gotcha! Heal! Gotcha!
What the fuck?
No way! Ha! No way! Heal! No way! Prepare. No way! Ha! Heal! No way! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! Heal! Gotcha! Ha! Heal! Gotcha! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Heal! No way! Ha! 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 Heal! No way! Ha! Heal. Yeah. 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 Heal. Heal. Yeah. Huh. Hut. Yeah. Hut. Hut. Yeah. Yeah. Heal. Ha. 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 Hut. Yeah. Hut. Yeah. 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 Hut. Hut. Heal. No way. Ha. Hut. Heal. No way. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Hut. Prepare. Yeah.
Come the actual fuck on! Are you kidding me?
Hut. Got it. Ha. Got it. Ha. Heal. Hut. Prepare. Hut. Hut. Got it. Ha. Heal. Heal. Ha. Yeah. 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 Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Hut. Hut. Heal. No way. Ha. No way. Yeah. Hut. Heal. Yeah. Hut. Heal. Hut. Heal. Yeah. Hut. 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 No way. Hut. Heal. Hut. 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 Heal. Heal.
No way! Heal! No way! Ha!
Practically a one-shot. Why is my counter no longer working? 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 Why does that reach all the way? Including up. So that is a fast melee attack that hits me no matter where I am. Across the stage and above. Cool! I'm wondering why I should bother. I should just pretend I beat this and watch the ending. Tired of this shit. Tired of it. It swings wide and long and above, so there is nowhere that I can dodge, roll, stand, or jump to get away from it. I have to block it, and I can't because the timing is not always the same. Why is my counter no longer working? Do the fucking counter! What are you doing? Dude, I can't fucking deal with this anymore. Dude, I can't fucking deal with this anymore. Save point? No, of course not. Alright, where the fuck is Balloonga on this? I'm very pissed off about it. Dude, why the fuck do I never have money? Does nothing give me money? What the fuck? Fantastic, he did the same pattern, but different, which killed me. So I can't predict him either. Practically a one-shot. Of course, just 2 of that in a row and I die. I'm doing so much work and it means nothing.